turn down the volume because the music is quite intense. But here we are at the last chapter of Orwell, where we've discovered some disturbing information. Yeah, okay, so find out who impersonated Gunther Ahrens, which is the professor, and add any possible hideout location to their profiles because we need to arrest this man. So, okay, that's good. So we're doing that, I guess. Let's see if there's anything. Gunther Ahrens to Cassandra Watergate, Joseph. Members of Thought, my dear friends, as you have experienced already, we've been byzed by the government. They have denounced us, called us terrorists, and turned the public against us. This will stop today. Their days are about to come to an end. I have a plan, but for this to work, we must meet like we did in the old days when we had our meetings in Cafe Chestnuts. We will have a conference call at 4 p.m. sharp because I'm well aware that a meeting in person won't work out for us. You need not fear surveillance. All has been taken care of. I will contact you. Get in safe position. Be ready. Okay, so this is Gunther. So now we have to like drag that onto what Gunther is. So Gunther, the real Gunther Ahrens, the real one. Someone stole his identity. He is dead. And it's mysterious because he's passed, and he is an immigrant that's gone missing. So it's either someone assumed his identity, or he's just a genius. So, a gathering. We must know Abraham Goldfield is dead. Someone must be impersonating him. This is as clear as crystal. We must act swiftly and collect as much evidence as possible before this gathering commences. Thought is certainly up to no good. As you know, processing data chunks is time consuming. I would say that we have roughly 20 data chunks. Be considerate. Okay, so we have 20 data chunks to be able to move forward. So that means I need to filter through information and figure out what I think is important, and that we don't prosecute the wrong person, and to find out who it is. So 20, that's a large number, but I think there's going to be a lot of material we're going to have to read first. So, and then we can think about it, go through it, and then later we can, comment to see if I made the right choice. But until then, let's keep on to the chunks of data that we're going to see. So here's Joseph Langley. He's the lawyer he's in jail right now. I'm pretty sure he's innocent. 99% sure he's innocent. It's possible he's not due to this email, but I guess I will find out soon enough. Apparently Joseph was part of Thought, which is interesting because through the phone call it seems as though Elizabeth, first time meeting him, or Thought has been going on before them. Okay, this is intense. Like, this is information. So this is from the person, being Gunther Ahrens. Thought must gather at once. We have conference call at 4 p.m. sharp. We will not need surveillance. Okay, so Thought must start as once. Harrison, members of Thought, my dear friends, all of you, whatever. Okay, we got it. Be in a safe position. Be ready. Subject of ghosting. Who else got it? I am sorry, Nina. I am truly sorry for drawing the attention to you, but frankly, you overstepped the boundaries of our agreement. The bombs were meant as a warning to those who are indifferent, a beacon of remembrance to our message, and the thoughts must always be free. They were not meant to kill. Once again, you disappoint me with your insurmountable hatred and rage. Consider our agreement void. Abraham Goldfield. So, is that a data chunk we need? No, there's no data chunk we need. So... okay. Weird. She didn't get... So, Julia... Sorry, I called her Elizabeth earlier. Julia did not get the email. Could it possibly be Juliet? Because she's at home, right? She'd had... That's really interesting. Now that we know that, like, she's the only one that didn't, and she's a member of Thought. Oh, wait, let's read the email again to see if she's in it. And she pretended to, or she doesn't know Joseph. So that's like also interesting. So let's read the, we must meet again. Oh, she did apparently get it to Juliet Carrington. Maybe just, it's the game. Harrison, Juliet, Joseph, and Cassandra. CC, Nina. CC. So she's CC'd. Get it. That's so interesting. Okay. Symes. Okay, this is Symes' conversation with her. Okay, that's good too. To note. Chat with Joseph Langley. Have you taken your medicine? Why does it say something's important here? Okay, that's good. It's good to know. Interesting that she didn't get... Urgent request, a helping hand. Urgent request. Now we have to read this one. Ghosting. You must think I'm stupid. First, you don't tell me where you are going because you need to ghost. Then hours later, you don't. Oh, this is Marka. So I called Pers asking for you, and she told me you were at the Cyber Cafe Chestnut yesterday evening. Said you stormed in, then fiercely wrote something on your PC. Probably this outrageous blog post the news been speaking of. Then stormed back out the door, only to meet whom? Juliet, meaning you're back in action with a shitty group, and her? I cannot fucking believe it. So now I'm trying email so you can't dodge me any longer. You and me, we're done. I mean it. So they've broken up. You were at Cyber Cafe Chestnut yesterday evening. So that's interesting because that's when they hacked. They were at Cyber Cafe Chestnut. I like chestnuts. I think I'm allergic to them, but you know, that's okay. They're delicious. Not like severely. It's not severely allergic. Obviously. Just get a little rashy. Okay, so here are the interesting information that we have. So the headlines. Let's read. House of Exposed Government Employee Vandalized. Okay, so color bombs and spray paint were used in defense the outer walls of the state, along with the owner's car, which was left in the driveway. The garden was trampled and several windows of the home shattered. His fiancée were not home during the attack, which was called by several during the early whatever. Okay, just before the incident, Benjamin has been doxxed. A practice where online groups leak personal information on the internet with malice intent. Thought claimed he was linked to a new government initiative. The project, now known as Orwell, allegedly will be used to install mass surveillance on all citizens in the nation. At this time, it remains unclear whether anti-government protesters connected to the project's reveal are involved in the crime. So, that's interesting to know too. The thought user contacts. Headlines. Okay. Anti-Orwell protesters gather at Freedom Memorial remains late on Sunday evening. The information was leaked by the active thoughts about Orwell. The group claimed in a recent blog post they have proof that the government had plans to use the system to put the population of the nation under mass surveillance. More on the story as it unfolds. Negotiations in Triflift renewed, which is good. That means politically things are getting better. We think. Is there anything else that we're missing? Okay, so do we have everything that we wanted? These are devices. Okay. We might have to just grab some stuff from the ghosting email and say they were at the Cybernut Cafe. So let's do that. And let's put that to Harrison. A relay document's been found. Okay, let's track him down. I've gone through the information we have on remaining suspects regarding the impersonation of Abraham Godfells. He predicted the bombings. This alone makes him suspicious. We have no idea why he hid the posts on the Thought blog on his timeline. Yet we are yet to clarify why he would frequent drugstore so often. Survival supplies, perhaps? Why would he have 2 health insurance? It's apparent that Harrison O'Donnell might well be part of the Valentin bombings. He's probably the one impersonating Godfells. I want you to prove this and lock him away for good. That's true, he does have 2 life insurance, but why would someone have that? That's interesting. Lobby. Hello. Be ready. To win the game. What? The award scores for time spent in our cafe, donating stuff, or contributing to the cause by any other means. Hancock has 7. Dank Frank. Dev Null. Could be the hacker, could be part of this. Me, your host, so aka Persephone, founder and boss of the bunch. Ahmed. Okay. Donated working PC monitor, cables, mouse, keyboard, registers, devices. Okay. Marka. She keeps the drinks rolling and bits flowing. Oh my gosh, so active host donated 2 pallets of non-alcoholic beverage. So Marka Harrison, formal admin. Admin of what? Okay, he's a formal admin. That's interesting to know. Is there anything else that we have to like be a part of? Nope. Okay, so donated 50 of the National Beholder mouse pads. This is interesting. So this is important. So let's upload this to him. We need this information. Insider, desktop. Systems, browser history. Where is my phone? He looked up Benjamin Post again. Interesting. This would be good to know. Okay, obviously he looked up Benjamin because see if information wasn't valid. Okay, so now there's a chat session right now that we gotta listen to. Where the hell are you? Why did you leave Abe's? Our plan was to hide somewhere until we're no longer public enemy 1 and 2. Yeah, that was before I found out what you did. You exposed a government's employee. Take a close look at what happened. They're after us for sure. Was that necessary? Look at the whatever we have developed the following. If they prosecute us now, there will be a public outcry. This tiny crowd with their banners won't stop a thing. We'll be gone forever once they get us. This is why I had to leave. Did you get Abraham's email? Yeah, that was crazy. I know all of a sudden he is back and he has a plan. I can't believe it. Where was he this whole time? Will you attend this gathering? Really? She's gonna say no. Of course. Oh, okay, never mind. As Abe is there, we must attend. I will hide away someplace. I can call you from my notebook. We should do the same. Don't hide anywhere you have been in the last 24 hours. They might check there first. I'll do. My damn phone is gone. Just like you disappeared this morning. Have you seen it? No. Take care of your stuff. Sorry. Try to track it down, but it doesn't seem to send a signal, probably out of battery or something. I'll go without it till the gathering. Yeah, until the gathering. So his phone's missing. That's interesting. I think that's important. Someone might have taken it. The hacker, maybe? Don't hide. Is that something? I think we don't need to know that. Okay, so that's where he's not at. These are not where he's at. Ooh, okay. Nina, I'm truly sorry for having drawn the investigation towards you. Oh my god. He might actually be it. He signed this email from his phone. He has Jules' number. And Cass's number. Should we write that onto their profiles? They'll open more stuff. Desktop, personal. my gosh, he loves himself so much. Message for Great Hancock from Juliet. Juliet Dixon. Hey, you, just want to thank you for your support on my blog post. I have the feeling that Nina does not like me. I hope I didn't do anything wrong. Frankly, she scares me a bit. If you want to meet tomorrow at the Chestnut. I mean, I study at the campus. You work there. So we're neighbors anyway. Are you in? So, dear Donald, please find your invoice for services below. Okay. So yeah, that's one of them. And one. Please, find your invoices. Family plus insurance. Okay, so use family insurance. Oh, that doesn't help. Should we add this to her profile? Okay, so we have her phone number, we have her email, and we have her nickname. Nicknames are very important online. So I think the nickname is going to be more helpful to us than what she writes. Because if she's behind this, she seems very innocent. She's going to do something really sneaky. So let's add that to her. Okay, so let's look at what else on his PC before we make judgments. Desktop. Did we look at everything? Personal. We did that. System. Okay. Let's go to desktop. Let's look at trash. As you may or may not have heard, I've been affiliated with a group of cult in the past. I thought I might as well blow that right in your face before some data, whatever. Once upon a time, there was a Daft Punk who sought to build an activist group, but failed awfully. The moral story is that your activism is worship because peeps don't care. As you may or may not heard, the TMB office is a bunch of cocksuckers. At least now you know. Don't say you haven't warned. What's Tino ideas? What's that? Okay, so I don't really know what that means. Cool. So his PC, his phone. Guess we haven't really looked up his phone yet. So Sky Chat. Hey Jude, happy birthday. Have a good one. Hey Harry. Thank you so much for spending the day chilling out with Huxley at the Riverside. Much needed. You're in party then? Where's Party Hard Jude? Interesting. Interesting. Thank you for the flowers. I forgot you're still putting off these jokes. I'm sorry, Mom. I won't be coming home today. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. Text messages. Meet tonight at Salvatore's for sure. 8 straight. Straight 8. What's M babe? Marca? CCC Cyber Chestnut Cafe. Attracted all the guys while I kept pissing them off. Okay, so he has a ghost. That's what she said. This is Marka. That's so sad. Lives with his mom. Gallery. Mom. That's Juliet's. Okay, so we got some stuff on that. Let's see what else we've got. Hosts. So there's some crucial stuff about it. Be ready, former admin. A night to remember. So our post at Stelligan was a lively gathering of open-minded people, students, teachers, professors, and other forms of bright and colorful crowd. Aw, that's two of them. I have to admit, when Abraham asked me to join Thought, I wasn't sure what to think of it. Join an activist group? That's not a thing for me. Sure, not everything is fine, but organizing protests in the street isn't a bit much. But I knew Abraham as he was my professor for media ethics at Stelligan, so I trusted him. I said yes, but it won't stop there. Harrison and Nina left the event planning to me, who had never done anything close to this before. Phew, a pretty scary task. Both Harrison Nina left the event planning to me. So he planned the Stelligan University. Why do they both keep claiming that they planned it? My suggestion was to organize peaceful protests there, slowly raise awareness among students. They would more likely be open-minded, prone to question the authority of the government, wouldn't they? Indeed, the protest went off without a hitch. Stelligan's president even permitted us to hold the protest on campus grounds, and close to 100 students, provided I didn't miscount, participated. Many of them just joining in as they were walking by and wanted to know more. There were no conflict, no fear, just support. People are still talking about it a week later in the halls of Stelligan, and for me personally, it turned out to be a night to remember. Jules, let me say the important thing first. You did great. That's why we chose you for this. So this is Jules. You even thought of making sure everything could get home after the process by organizing an extra bus. Anyways, I already got an idea for what's next. Take things out to the streets, literally. Not the universe streets, more like the streets. Think you can help us organize that too? Dixon. Thanks, Harry. After this, I'm confident I might be able to organize something bigger for next time. The streets are probably not the best choice. Too unsafe. Come up with something. Articles 1. Interesting. Okay, so user rattlesnake. Okay, nobody cares about that. Okay, so that's a data chunk I didn't have to upload at all. Insider. History. That doesn't matter. Now let's pick what we think is important. He probably has special health insurance though for covering his mom. Okay, so they were not meant to go. Once again, you disappoint me with your insurmountable hatred and rage. Bombs were meant as a warning for those who are indifferent. So he signed. This is from his phone. G short mails reaver dot TNA. Because then if we go to the listener, we can kind of see Nina's. When did she die? On the 17th? She's part of it too. Wait, frick, I don't know. Why did she CC Nina? Why did he CC Nina? So then there's like so much questions to ask, and like I'm not ready to take those questions. But why did he CC her? It could be like, I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting to think about. So ghosting. So they broke up. Juliet, don't hide anywhere you've been last. That might be important. Okay, should we do that? Yeah, let's put it in. Useful hints. If you encounter any hints to hide a location, be sure to validate them by checking where they have stayed before first. Oh, we do actually from Harrison's phone. We can look at where she was. So, chat. Let's just talk to the chat first. Initiate, the hacker. Knock knock. Huh? Who are you? Name's Initiate. Oh, you're the hacker guy? Yeah. So you hacked the thought blog. You've been following us around. What do you want? What do I want? I want to know what happened to Thought. Those bombings have been ringing in my head. I just want to know, was it Thought's works or was it a government setup? Listen, I don't know either. I'm sorry, but shit is majorly going down the drain right now. If you can help us, do it, so please. My help got you where you are right now. You helped to dox this cost again. Harrison told me you wouldn't want to assist us. Don't talk so openly. Did you forget what's going on? Right. Sorry. Can you do that again? What you did? Nope. They're going to track me down for sure. Barely got out last time. I need more intel on this thing, and I don't see a way. Damn. So what are you doing? Oh, you don't know yet. Abraham sent us a message. Thought should gather once again. Ah, Abe is back. Yeah, he said he has a plan. You know him? Kinda. Where from? Coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence. That's why I'm playing this game. Look, if you know Abe, you don't. Why don't you attend this gathering? It's going down at 5 p.m. as conference call. Give me your number and I'll invite you as well. No. Thanks, but no thanks. Sounds like a trap to me. You shouldn't attend either. I'm pretty positive not. The email sounded authentic, but have it your way. I will. Good luck with this gathering. Definitely a trap. Good luck to you with finding out what's going on. You're going to need it. Okay, so that's interesting. Also on Harrison's phone, we can grab contacts. So the desktop, contacts. Keep an eye on her as well. Victor. Why is she talking to Victor? Her boss, right? Oh, hey, Victor. Just talk to me. Why are you not at work? Oh, I sent a sick note. Didn't you read? No, you did not. You were here the entire weekend. That's what the tractor said, but no one authorized you to do so. Now that you are meant to be here, you are not. Also, what is registered under your account? This device ID does not belong to a company-approved device. You will not explain these irregularities. I want you in my office as soon as possible. I don't think so. Okay, so... so she was at the office even though she shouldn't have. Desktop. Interesting. So this is Juliet and Abe. So she's been... Oh wait, these are her phone. Map. Desktop. Desktop. Sky chat. Dad, where are you? I'm at work. He worked at Rosentech. Made the call, right call. Okay, so how are you? What company should be illegal? I hope you're getting overtime. Poor choice to follow this Abraham creep. Just because he worked at Rosentech doesn't mean it's a good job for you. Dad, what? Seriously, shut the fuck up. I made the right call. I know I'm doing the right thing. How dare you talk to me like that? You don't even think about coming home anytime soon. Okay, so that's her dad. May. Meet up. It's a cute little, just Cassandra. Hey Cassie, all work, no play. Go there. Although it's a lot faster, go through Freedom Plaza. You make it sound like I'm a dog or something. Still up for haunted house? Oh my gosh, okay, that's true, because like she was being protected by a police officer. But for what? Maybe she was the one setting up the bomb. So it's a bit usual route into the city. Why don't you take the 9B? You know I don't like that place. Although it is a lot faster to go to Freedom Plaza. I'm gonna run past still for haunted house. Dude, I like your attitude. Okay, so she suggested the Freedom Plaza. That doesn't matter, does it? I don't think it does. Okay, so we found what we kind of need from her phone. Juliet, browser history, contact, Harrison's timeline, Natural Beholder, the Targets album. Okay, we've already been part of her notebook. Desktop. Wait, we've already been here. Wow, like backtracking. Let's go back to desktop. Still again. She's smart, so she can pull it off. And she has a picture of her and Abe on the thing. And she did have a rough start in the beginning. Okay, so I need her. Still gotta look at her phone. So gallery, Juliet, and a friend. So she's not at these places. We should put that. I don't know. Contacts. Abraham Goldfill. It's actually really interesting. Goldfills. Run for errands. He's dead. What do you expect to happen on this phone line? Oh, I get but there's someone impersonating him. Therese Cassandra? Might as well. Oh wait, because it might all tie in back with her, right? She was like the first person that we investigated, so stay diligent and consider. Oh wait, I already have her phone number. I need to apologize to you for remaining silent for such a long time. I have been working out a plan in hiding. Today I need to call upon your help to make it happen. I'm aware of your capabilities and your skills. You need to stop trying to tear down walls. Instead of shifting to running through open doors, here's where to find one. William Goldfells. I need to apologize for remaining silent. I've been working in hiding. Today I need to call your help. 4 p.m. today, so reader. Okay, so the open door. So let's look inside. Wonder what I should put information. So Juliet. What makes me interested is what he said about this. He worked at Rosentech. So why don't we put that for Abe? Because we want to learn more about him, right? Okay, there's a document that's been... You're not supposed to follow Abraham Goldfield. He is dead. You're wasting precious time. Are we, though? Are we wasting precious time? Demerge. Okay, I want to just look one more thing up. I command you to no longer dig around in her past. Wait, she's... What a strange thought is that Juliet requested material in this. Flawed. Now that I become death, the destroyer of worlds. Okay. Wow, the music got intense. For the first time, I feel I truly understand what he meant. I know it's impossible to stop progress. I thought I could change from what's coming, control the inevitable from within. I cannot. I made a mistake. I must quit at once. The only thing I do is just seek redemption. So let this be my confession. I, Abraham Goldfield, developed the so-called ethical codex for a program called Condemnage, which have been renamed Orwell. And I prove for everything I am about to write. Clone to my device with the whatever. Orwell is the most sinister project I can think of. A system to spy on every last citizen in the nation. My intention was to govern this highly invasive project by applying strong ethical constraints on what can access and how that access is given. Granted, I was given a lot of freedom in this regard, yet that wasn't enough. Seeing this thing in action, I can only look myself in disgust for being so naive that I ignored the dangers of staring at me in the face. When the system is investigating targeted person, it will jump from one individual to another, ultimately parsing all of the indiscretions of making everyone a target. Each test indicated one true fact: no one is innocent. I feel the urge to run to the press, to give them conclusive evidence that Orwell exists. Yet, I ask myself, will it achieve anything? Just another news piece sauce in the crowd? Once that will be drowned by the latest timeline scandal or whenever Rosin is eating breakfast. I doubt I'll ever have enough strength to leave this article live on the blog. I can't handle the shame of what I've done. I bet they'll start using the projects against me and others I am connected to. It will be for the best if I archive this, but I need to commit my thoughts to words, even if they're just for myself. Aw, Goldfelsen? I'm sorry, that sucks. That's interesting. So, developed it. Let's add that in there. So you know it now. Yes, we hired him for Orwell. This is his doing. It was me who wanted him on the project in the first place, to get things right with Orwell, to follow his ethical standard. Only very few people here knew that, and I wanted to make sure it stayed that way. Our most ferocious enemy worked for us, the person I chose. Now you know it all. Discovered by the very tool it was all about. The irony is not lost on me. But well, you chose to disobey. I've warned you before. This will have consequences for you. Oh, I'm in there! Guys! Interesting. Oh. This device is offline. I want to look up stuff about myself. So now we have to find out where they are. So there's a tracking. Okay, let's put that he signed his, the I'm sorry mail. Because that's, I think, interesting. So, oh, sorry, Harrison. Okay. It was Harrison after all. We don't know that. So, listener, the open door. Okay, let's talk about the Gunther. So, they are going to try and attack Orwell once again. Well, let them come. Huh. So where could they be? So let's talk about chat with Angela's mom. Mails. No, wait, we should go to listener. And so coincidence. You help to. We know that we know that he did that. Harrison, O'Donnell. Okay, so they stopped using their phone. Why is his phone missing? Victor. Okay, let's do that. You know what? Let's put this data chunk on Juliet. Why was she at work then? Carrington? Hi. Okay, cool. So we weren't able to get information. So there's no more information that I can get. That's not good. So more things about a gift for you. Take a look on your thought web server. Handle with care. Oh, okay. You're... Okay, that's the bank. Okay. Initiate. Don't talk so loudly. Did you forget what's going on? Oh my gosh, so difficult. Listener, insider. So we just have to. So Juliet suggests Freedom Plaza route to Cassandra Watergate. So see you then. Contacts. Gallery. I'll make you see for Dad, but why? What is going on? What am I even looking at anymore? Fuck, sorry. Putting on stuff that don't matter. I still think Cassie is really. Let's put that. Two. We have 2 left, 3 left. She was coerced into being at Freedom Plaza. What other information do we have? So, Harrison. Look that up. What else did you look up? Should we look? I want to check our email address. Okay, we have 2 data chunks left. This is risky. Wait, did we already know her email address? That'll be embarrassing. Browser history. Angela. Tracking. Pick. Listener. Initiate. That doesn't matter. Yeah, he was dumped. god. A night to remember. She planned the thing. We're most likely to have make sure the last one counts. Ah! Okay, let's look on his phone. So this is the last thing I can put in. Judy Hull. Won't be coming home today. Okay, the last thing. April 16th. April 16th when it happened, right? So listener. I need to find more about him. What would he know? What does... Okay, he did. Anything interesting in here? The host. He used to work at the cafe. You already know that. Maybe let's do the invoice about life insurance, because I feel like interesting. So greetings from... Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. That's the only kind of thing we have right now. It's the only thing we have. So let's go to Harrison and do that. And hope that we did something right. It's 4 p.m. Call with Juliet. Seems neither Cassandra or Joseph are here. Did you really expect otherwise? I don't know. Holy crap. What is this? Who are you? Completely unattended. I mean, you're in the call, aren't you? Yeah, I'm also in Orwell. In Orwell? You did what? That worked? Like a charm. I now kind of control the damn thing. It's really, really worrying. Come again? You have Orwell on a freaking leash? Great. How does that worry you? The control is limited and the government will get the control back at some point. But this isn't my primary concern. Why would Abraham have such expensive knowledge of Orwell? This whole thing reeks of an enormous trap. And this is the point where it gets even worse. I had a quick look at the file, his file. You would not believe what it says. Abraham is dead. He died quite some time ago. Dead what? He was very sick. Cancer. What could you tell us? He gave Nina the orders for the bombings after his demise. This means someone has been setting her up real bad, and not only her. All of us. Who would do such a thing? Ah, the person working on this was clever. They found it all. What did they find? Who was it? Everything in here points to... you. Wait a sec. I can't fucking believe where this is going. Are you for real? Are you telling me you told Nina to place those bombs? I did. I'm not proud of it, but it had to be done. What the hell? Why? You and Nina, you two ruined everything for Abraham and for Thought. So you decided that leaving me wasn't enough of revenge. You had to kill innocent fucking people and blame it on all of Thought? It was necessary only when things are at their darkest, but people listen, take note, and actually enact change. Abe knew that. I knew it was extreme. Extreme? It's goddamn murder. I know, damn it. Believe me, I know. Your actions really screwed the members of Thought. Screwed them real good. Most of us, Nina. How could you justify that? What did you do all this for? Thought needed to be destroyed. That was the whole point of its formation. Instead of seeking me out and arresting me, Orwell labeled you all target persons and investigated you all. Screw up your lives. People need to see how fucked up Orwell is. It's not protection, it's invasive and manipulative, doom for everyone. No one is innocent. Everyone is a suspect. Abe wanted to make the world stand up against things like Orwell. He knew how dangerous the project was. That's why he worked on it. He did why he worked on Orwell? This confirms why I feared, but I didn't want to believe it. If so, he could have gone to the media and made it all public, couldn't he? He was afraid. He thought nothing would ever change if he did. Can you blame him? He told me everything, and only me. Ah, funny, I just realized you're actually a much better, yet much worse activist than Nina or me could ever be. That's admirable and a strange and very fucked up. I still don't get it. Why draw any of this attention to Thought? You didn't convince anyone by your actions. Why this gathering? Why let me hack Orwell? Just need to convince one person how faulty Orwell was. Costigan, the guy Harry leaked information, was the man on the inside. Only an advisor. The person who has really been spying on you is still around. The person who actually went through your stuff, passed on the data. The one listening right now, the investigator. It's me. That's right, I'm talking to her. I know you have to be around for someone that would come together. You have to be listening. It was a windfall, a chance to make sure you're not immediately go up against us. Investigator, I have a question for you. Now that you saw Orwell firsthand, do you really think this system will help anyone? Did you think the government will not spy on you as well? Did you think you were outside the system? Think again. They evaluate even you. Abe knew that. He saw the madness. Investigators, but we can stop it. You can. Remember, you become recruited for being outside the system, outside the nation. What if we show people what they store about you? Even you are not outside the system. No one is outside the system. All you need to do, investigators, upload the data they have on you, incriminating yourself. This so mind-bogglingly stupid, Jules. Why would the investigator cooperate? The government will come after them. It's exactly the point. This evaluation is supposed to be a safety net so that no one misuses Orwell. Acting on evidence is mandatory. If the investigator incriminates themselves, why will they be forced to prosecute them and reveal this evidence that the investigators are actually being spied on well publicly? That is absolutely mad. I don't see this working. I would like to offer an alternative, investigator. It just so happens that a certain Catherine is in this file too. I say we make use of the facts we have control over Orwell, to use it as a weapon and turn it against the government. There's something dirty to be found about Mrs. Delacroix. For sure, let them act on that evidence. Now we're talking. No, hurting Delacroix won't help much. She is just gonna get replaced. This isn't the right way. Oh yeah, and fucking us all up was the right way then. Bullshit. But how can we trust this investigator to help us? Wow, what the hell? How did they find fuck? Harrison, what's going on? User quit the session. Seems you just fell prey to this great surveillance system. It's down to the two of us, it seems. Well, my plan to gather support for you failed, investigator. But if you want to fulfill my plan, go and give Delacroix hell. You will find something dirty. Investigator, it's time to make up your mind. You can tear up the entire system. Just complete my plan. I will turn Delacroix into a target person. I think I can easily activate access to her PC as well. Yes, I want to find out more information about her. When Abram stopped his work for Rosentech in the government, he cloned all information he had and hid in the office. He told me I maintained it. The system is programmed to boot itself again in a couple of minutes. You have access to everything. You just need to find the UID of the device. I cannot tell you here now that Orwell isn't tracking data. Now that isn't. I cannot tell you here. I think I deserve it. It's up to you, investigator. Do the right thing. The back and entry say we have an unwanted guest. We already know who it was thought. It's about to undo them. We must be strong. We must show these people for what they are. The nation's safety is depending on it. Find a way to incriminate them together as a group. All we need is hint that Abraham Goldfields intended this group to carry out terrorist actions. We could trace the attack back to a remote PC. I can now manually unlock this PC for you. Okay, do the right thing. So, Rosentech, he cloned all information he had and hid it in the office. Told me and I maintained it. The system is programmed to boot itself again in a couple of minutes. You have access to everything? You need to find the UID of the device. I cannot tell you now that Orwell is tracking that. Okay, so let's go into here. Desktop. His PC private. Save protocol. I don't understand. Why did you ever turn to the press? I had the answer. I would have just done it. Was asked by Gunther to destroy his work. There's no place to just walk away and don't tell anyone. I can't do what I asked for. So he actually didn't want things to be evil, so he's innocent. Desktop. Okay, I'll leave your PC alone. I'll look at other ones for now. Notes. Today I started my work at Rosentech. Constant feelings not being involved. Well, okay. Everything. So he obviously doesn't like his job. Oh, he's starting to get the pains. To make things even worse, they introduce a third human element to oversee the call evaluation. The other two and make sure the investigating advisor do not misuse their powers. Yeah, the other two and make sure. So turn to all of them into spied on all their documents. Persons become labeled without looking at the full picture, without seeing the human being. Nothing works as it's supposed to. To make things even worse, they introduce a third human element to oversee the call evaluation. The other two and make sure the investigator and advisor do not misuse their power. There are no ethics in this black hole, only a boot stamping on a human's face forever. Oh damn, this blindness. They must reconsider. They must. Is being evaluated by... Okay, Orwell. So let's look at... No, nothing in the trash. Goal of this? Okay, whatever. That's kind of boring. Draft. Human elements. More drafts. This absurd marked as to do. Okay, that's information that we might need in the future. Full access. Papa, is that you? From Eva. Leaving Mama, what did you do? I have no idea if you're interested in me, but I mean to tell you if anything. I'm gonna attach a photo. so she left. Oh, that's so sad. She left a long time ago. Private.